Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris, and today I'll be showing you how to import text on InDesign from a Word file or any other DOC file you might have. I know it's been a while, but we're back at it. So let's begin with this tutorial, shall we? First thing I'm gonna pull out InDesign. As you might notice, other than the familiar faces of DJ and Sabrina from Terabrite, I have already set my document up. So basically, all I need to do is import my text. Just so you know, I'm gonna show you my specs real quick. I'm gonna go to margins and columns. You're going to notice that my document is set up for a 2-column. I have a gutter, a standard gutter, and then I have the margins at 0.5 inches. You can modify this as much as you like. I did myself a poke quote. I did myself with a few objects and the picture of them, of course. This is an 8.5 by 11. So technically this spread is an 11 by 17, and I have another page here which I will not be using. So let's begin. In case you don't know, I'm in preview mode, so let's go back to normal mode. And you should see that I have 2 columns going on each page. The image is intentionally going from one page to another. Of course, it's a spread. And let's begin importing the text. What people usually would do, or any people new to InDesign would do, is like they would try to import text from the document. They would put in a text box and just copy and paste. That's very tedious, and there's an easier way to do that without having to style everything individually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm on a PC, so I'm going to do Control D. On a Mac you can do that by Command D. And I'm going to import this tsi.doc I have on my desktop. This is an interview, since this is a Terabrite thing. I don't know why I chose that, but it's Terabrite. Dude, it's Terabrite. I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna put it in. So basically you're gonna notice that it says I already referenced yada yada and my cursor. That's actually part of the document, and it's how it starts. So what I want to do is I want to stick to my margins, and I'm just gonna draw a little column in here. Now it's a longer file, so of course it's not going to simply fit in there. You're going to notice that I have this little red icon here with a plus sign. What the icon does is basically you click on it, and whatever overset you had in there, it's going to insert into your new column which you're going to draw. Now I am sticking to of course the margins of the page. I'm again going to click on here. It's just one click, and I'm going to insert in here again. And sorry about that. Hit escape real quick. Alright, so let's try this again. Click the red button, insert here. And there you go. Now, it still have overset, so I'm just going to bring it over to the last column. And since I do want this to look like a proper spread, what I'm going to do is, and this is where it comes handy, convenient, you name it. What you want to do is you want to, on any of the columns you've just created, the text columns or text boxes you've created, you can just double click, go Control A or select all, and you can just format it, no matter where your box is, because it's part of the same file. So you can I'm just gonna go with a 10 here, since usually it's between 8.5 and 10 that's gone for a magazine. I'm just gonna copy some text so it could look a little better. So at the very end, I'm going to enter again. So and just so you know, this doesn't happen automatically. I actually have a text wrap on here, and I'm avoiding. Actually, gonna show you how this is made. Let's go to Object, Text Frame Options, and just click Ignore Text Wrap for the text. So that way, when with this object text wrap, this doesn't lose, and so on. So the text wrap for this, I want to do is I'm gonna, because I only want it for one side, I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna just hit up again on both sides, and I'm gonna put it to 0.125 inches, and this for demo purposes only. I'm gonna select this little object right here, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with it. Yeah. So now we put these back. I'm going to do a little 0.625 in there. No, actually 0.125. And now you notice how this comes back in there. Oh, something really cool is that since notice that how I adjust this, it's going to come out of my margin. So if I bring this down, the text automatically keeps going on this side. So for example, if I want to do this, see how the text keeps flowing in here? That's what's so handy about it. Let's just bring that in there, and once we zoom out, oh, sorry about that, just hit W, Shift W, we should be able to see more so what proper editorial spread looks like. Of course, we need to justify the text. You can just hit on any of your text boxes, Control A, justify it, and then just play with it so you won't have any widows or orphans in there. Alright, so just that. Links for the article and for these young humans in here you're going to find in the description. And that's pretty much about it. Just insert this here. And I want text wrap over here, and it's just 1. Boom. There you go. And that's how you insert text for an editorial spread or for any other thing you might want. And this is how you insert it from a DOC file. Alright, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Share this with your friends, designer friends, and I'll see what I can bring up for you guys next week.